I'm Kelly Adams. I'm 33 years old and I'm an attorney from Baltimore, Maryland. I've been training with 5x3 since late 2014. I actually came to 5x3 through the Strongwoman competition. I had been training on my own for a few years and I just wanted something extra, something different to do. And powerlifting didn't really interest me at that point. And then I had remembered seeing the Strongwoman competition the year before and I said, I'm gonna do that next year. So I saw that the signups were ready and the fun class was already full. So I signed up for the advanced group. But I came in right in the middle, but I discovered that I really liked moving with weights and all of the different events in Strongwoman. And then I also saw that 5x3 was a great community. I saw all the ladies that trained there and their group at the competition. I said, I'd love to be a part of that. So shortly after the competition, I started training at 5x3, I think in November after the September competition. And it's really brought training to a different level because it's different from what I was doing before. There's a community, people that are there and they expect you to be there. It's people you enjoy seeing that encourage whatever you're doing. People that you see and they ask, well, what's your next competition? What are you up to? So my husband's best friend came to visit us when we were training at the Y and he said, guys, there's this great thing I started doing. It's called Starting Strength. Let me show you a little. And then he showed us the book and we just kind of started doing it on our own at the Y. And then we moved to another gym, still training on our own. And it was just something I really enjoyed. I had been a runner off and on for a long time and it was just really hard to get better and it was hard to see progress and it was hard to look forward to training every day because it was just kind of a grind. But with strength training, you can go in and you can always kind of have something to look forward to. Even if you just put a pound on your lift every week, it's something to look forward to. You're always getting better. And as you get better, maybe you don't put more on every week, but you put more on every 2 weeks, every month. You can always improve. And I didn't feel like I was getting that with running. So I've done Charm City every year since my first year, so 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. After I finished in 2014, I said, I'm gonna come back and get first place. So I did. I trained my little heart out and I got first place the next year. And I believe I've placed almost every year since then. So that's 5 competitions. And then I've also done Winter Wreckage up in Pennsylvania and Pennsylvania's Strongest Man. Keystone. I came in third at Keystone. And my second Winter Wreckage, I believe I came in second. And I think I came in third at the Pennsylvania Strongest Man where we competed together. The core of the Strongwoman training is always going back to your barbell training. There's no way you can go in and do those Strongwoman events every day of your training. You gotta build a base in the gym and then you train events later. If you're strong enough, you're going to be able to do those events. You're going to do great. I guess Strongwoman is more my favorite because there's just a lot of variables. I like that there are different events every time. You go into one contest and maybe the log press isn't your best event. It doesn't mean that other strongman competitions, other strongwoman competitions aren't going to be great for you because you might go in another one and it has a completely different set of events. If you're not so great at Atlas stones, maybe it's not something that comes up at every event. And it also encourages you to work with your weaknesses. You can say, hey, I'm gonna get better at this hard event, this circus dumbbell. I'm signing up for this competition where that's an event. Or if you want to play up your strengths, you can look for a competition that has 5 events that you do really well in. But with Strongman, Strongwoman, everyone's implements are different. So you could have trained, but there's just an excitement of how is it going to go, and what's it going to be like, and how are you going to feel doing all those events back to back to back to back. Because even if you do a run through, it's really different the day of, because a lot of it depends on how the competition is flowing, how many other competitors there are, what are the conditions, because it's not always in an air-conditioned gym. Sometimes it's in a barn at a fairground. And there are things that people that don't strength train are still interested in. Like every year, my friends that have come to see me at Charm City, they're like, "Are you pulling a truck again? Are you gonna pull that truck? Or are you gonna lift that stone ball?"
That stone ball.
So that's also an exciting part. It's something that translates to people that don't strength train, so it's something you can connect with other. It's a cool video to show people, and you're like, "Look, I'm not big and bulky, but I can do this stuff."
I think that's it.
Cool.
Awesome. Perfect.